We have made it to Bob's Bar. This is amazing. So this is a very special episode of Watch DA Live. And of course, it's presented by Santo Tequila. And because it's sponsored by Santo Tequila, we have a toast to make. All right, gang, I just wanted to say, raise a toast to Bob's Bar, everybody. Thanks to Bob for having us. 1, 2, 3, cheers. Santo. There we go. Smooth. It's real smooth. We've got giveaways here from Last Dive Bar. We've been having a good time all day long. Look at how great this mug is. Go to santospirits.com. They get you 10% off. Use mothership at lastdivebar.com. You get 15% off. Basically saves your shipping and handling and tax. So bada bing, bada boom, you're hooked up. You get delicious tequila from Guy Fieri. You get amazing swag from Brian of the gang at Last Dive Bar. And I just want to say thank you guys, because what happens here on the show is so organic and so authentic that I kind of get choked up. This has just been a labor of love, and everybody that is part of this, all the DA-liens, the Watch DA-liens, all the sponsors that come in, this is just kind of the power of coming together and loving what you do and loving the people that you're around. We've got some Watch DA-liens here that made the trek, and it is amazing. We've got Randy from Ohio, who drove in from Ashtabula, Ohio to Long Island. We've got Moist Pork, who made it from Baltimore. And unbelievably, Gordon in Vancouver has flown in for this, and he brought his wife and his grandson this time. How amazing. The loyalty is unreal. I am so grateful. Watch DA family, the DA-liens, love them very much. In fact, I came here today. I had multiple DA-liens go, you know what? I love Babs. I know. What's not to love? They're like, no, seriously, I love Babs.
You come outside and there's a bunch of men and you're like, wow, I'm at a bar. This is crazy. There's so much testosterone. Then you walk inside the piss. There's 16 babies inside. Very little, I mean, really little babies. Somebody's nursing. Another one's being, cradled. The smallest babies I've ever seen. Then I come back outside. I'm back to being at a bar. I'm at a bar. And then you go inside, there's more babies. What's happening here?
I'm glad you can make it out, buddy. Thanks for doing it, man. Good to see you. Go enjoy the Jets game.
Love you,
back
buddy.
at you, bro. So your wife and Sam went from Vancouver to Calgary, which is in the Midwest of Canada, then Montreal, then Newark.
And I met him in the morning coming down the escalator in Newark.
So they've really grinded to get here.
Yeah. But this I like.
The Santo Tequila?
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful.
It's nice, right?
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
It's so great that you made it.
I would love, I'd come to the office party in 2 weeks, but we're going to be in California.
You're a maniac. You're a maniac.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But this is a pretty freaking cool and special thing to have Gordon and his family, to have Moist Pork. Zach Gelb came by, Randy in Ohio, and just the vagrants that live around here that have gambling problems. I just really think it made for a good mixed pot day, and I really have enjoyed it.
Great. Well, thanks for opening up your doors as always. Thanks for your dad opening up his doors.
Buddy, I love you very much. Remember, I'm always better than Babcheck. No, I'm just kidding. I love you too.
Okay.
Yeah, I would never not think about coming at this point. It is worth every hour and every traffic and every toll. The day that I had here today with just old friends and new friends, it's uncomparable to anything at this point that I can even compare it to.
Isn't it amazing the type of people, the Watch DA-liens, the crew that comes together? Never ceases to amaze me how great people are.
Right. So last night when I was talking to my friend that I was staying at in Passaic, he said, "You're telling me that this guy DA is top 10 for the last 5 years. What makes him great?" And I said that DA makes segments fun, and he cares about his supporting cast, and he cares about his listeners, and there's no other network or show that I know of that does this, and this is why I feel like I need to be there, and how I've built a connection with other listeners, which I think doesn't exist in other networks and other types of shows.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I think it's the integrity of the listener. I think we somehow draw a group of people that are just really special people. They're really heartfelt, good, authentic, special people.
I feel like a lot of these people I've known for my entire life, and at this point, as far into this show that I am, I don't know how I would do without them.
You did good, brother, and I appreciate the love, and I appreciate the support, man. It means a lot, and I consider you a friend. If there is a spot in your life where you feel a little alone, Maybe you feel a little detached. Maybe you feel a little disengaged for any number of reasons, stuff that you're going through personally, stuff that, you feel through what you see on social media, stuff that you're going through at work, family, the world in general. It's a tumultuous time. I just think it's important to know that this group of people exists and they're here for everybody. It's a time in the world where a lot of stuff just feels so out of your control, and it's hard to find safe zones. And one thing that I'm super proud of is the people that seem to be attracted to this show are just really welcoming, amazing people. If you know somebody that might be going through something that they're they're a little lost at sea right now, bring them in here. We do this every Sunday night. It's a big family. The DA-liens, the listeners, and I all felt we wanted to get you something, okay? We know that this was not a great October for you, the way that it ended with the New York Yankees. But I said, what can bring him back to the good old days?
Oh, man, thank you.
This is the scorebook and official yearbook for the Yankees.
That's great. That brings me back.
77. I know your favorite player is Thurman Munson, right?
Yes, all-time greatest player ever.
I said, let me bring you back to a World Series where the Yankees actually close the deal. It's such a retro, cool vibe.
It's the best. The memories is bringing back. 16 years old.
So that championship must have meant everything to you.
Yep, it definitely was. After 71 champions rounded the bases and then going to this first championship for me, it was great.
Thank you once again for having us. We'll come back hopefully if you have us back here maybe next summer.
Of course, thanks. I appreciate it.
You got it. Bob from Bob's Bar, everybody. Bob from Bob's Bar. I have not seen this man in a year. Pete the Body Bilotti, how are you, brother?
I'm doing wonderful. It's just so good to see you.
You being here on camera for a lot of our listeners means a lot. So they love you very much, and it is really good to have you back on the show.
I miss them all very much. Miss what we had. And I really happy for you and Babs, and watch what you're doing now. And I miss what we had. I really do. You never know what could happen in the future. I'm very happy to see all of you guys, and I really appreciate everyone out there.
I love you very much, man. It is so good to see you. Randy in Ohio is one of the greats, because Randy has made a trip out in June for the Babs Bash. He made it to Buffalo 3 weeks ago when I went up there for the Bills game, and now he's made it out to Long Island for West Babylon and Bob's Bar. This is your first Bob's Bar experience. Randy in Ohio, how is it?
It is amazing, and that is an understatement of my life. DA, I came here to see folks that had become my friends. I'm leaving here saying goodbye to family. No BS. I love everybody here, and I feel the love being reciprocated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's crazy how the seed was planted such a long time ago, and it has grown from CBS to Sirius, and it's not like you forgot where you came from. You just expanded the league. And I look up to all the other DA-liens, and this summer was a huge summer for myself and my family. I went through a loss. We lost my father back on September 27th, Dave Trask. And, seeing folks like the Mraz family go through things, and different ones affiliated with the show go through things, in its own way helped myself, along with my family, go through different things. And I'm really grateful for that. I think everything happens for a reason. I don't care whether you believe in God or DA-liens or something in between. I just think it's really cool that good people can find other good people. One of my things, I'll give you the rated G version. We're all a bunch of trucks. There's good trucks, bad trucks, and all in between. And I'm looking around me here tonight and throughout the day today, and I am surrounded by some really cool trucks. And I wish everybody could be here right now, because you guys are all my family. Everybody listening, you guys are all family to me, and you mean the world to me. There's no amount of money myself and all the other DA-liens could give you that would equal the amount of passion that you have for the show, spread from you to all of us in the most awesome of ways. And if it means a lot to me, I know it means a lot to everybody else too. So my man, thank you, brother.
Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Love you very much. Thanks for the kind words. You poured the Santo. That was pretty good.
You know, I say when things are pretty bad, focus on the pretty. And I didn't have to focus on any pretty when it came to the Santo. So good. So good. And thank you for that.
Thanks,
Definitely
brother.
kept us warm on this chilly evening.
There you go. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. All right, man. I can't say enough thank yous to Bob's Bar for having us here at the compound. The soul of who I am has always been about family and friends. It is just the thing that drives me most. And I'm not always great at gearing down. I'm not great at shifting down. My wife will tell you this. I come at things with a lot of passion, a lot of opinion, a lot of energy. It's how I'm built. And the show gets that from me because I care about it a great deal. I care about the radio show. I care about this show, Watch DA Live. Hey, look, sometimes I might care too much. That's just who I am, and I'm not going to apologize for caring too much because that's the best way I know how to be me. But when I do care that much about things, it means a great deal when other people care about it as well. It means everything. Because when you put something into a project, what you hope is that you affect somebody the same way. So what you heard here was a bunch of people that I'm eternally grateful feel the same passion that I do for the show, for the people around us, for events like this, etc. So I offer you this as just a working example of a place you can come, family you can be with, friends that you can make, and you've already got them by watching on the show. Be one with the channel, as we say, be one with the channel, and connect with all these people. So if you know anybody that might be going through something and you want to bring them into the fold, pass this around, show other people, hey, this is a cool show. They got great people. They do big events. But just know we do this every Sunday night. You know, whether it's at Bob's Bar or not, we do this every Sunday night. We bring the crew together. You can follow me on social media at Damon Amendo on both Twitter and on Instagram. Thanks to Santo. Thanks to Last Dive Bar. Please support them as our sponsors. They're amazing people. Each and every one of them that have worked with us, there's a reason they are sponsors of the show because I believe in them very much. We will see you next time. Be good. Be good to one another. Signing off from Bob's Bar.